Welcome back everybody to the channel. I know it's been a very long time, but I am back. Today we are starting a new series of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Now I saw that this game was popping on TikTok for a lot, so I decided that, hey, why don't I go ahead and get my own version of the game. So, as usual, I am always playing on PlayStation 4. My socials are always in the description below if you guys want to keep up on track with all of my updates and streams and other videos and stuff like that. I'm mostly posting on TikTok. I know it's been forever since I've been on here, but here we are. So, a couple things about this game. You pretty much are a mechanic. You can work on vehicles on your own, and there's also there's 4 different modes. There is easy, normal, expert, and sandbox. Now, with easy mode, you start off with slow orders. They just come and go, stuff like that. Easy orders, and it starts becoming more demand. Normal is just a normal experience where you just get orders and stuff like that. Expert mode is actually where you I'm sorry, I lost track. Expert mode is where it actually gets it's pretty much hard mode. Pretty much you get a lot of orders at once. They do remove outlines on different parts and bolts and stuff like that that you do need to remove. But it's a very tedious game, I should say, because if there's one part missing, then you have to go back and take off a bunch of parts and put that part back in and then continue on. And then there's also sandbox mode, to where you can you have no money limit, you also have no XP limit, you have your whole entire garage built up and ready for you to go. You could just easily buy cars out of places and stuff like that, and you can pretty much build cars from scratch. But today we are actually playing on easy mode. I wanted to show you guys how it really is on here and stuff like that. So let's get right to it. So here is our welcome screen. It says, welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. This is your new garage. Take a look around and get to know your new workspace. You have at your disposal your disposal an old adapted gas station with its surroundings. Complete orders, purchase, and renovate cars, and expand your garage. Good luck. So I have already played this game before for a little bit. I've been actually doing the sandbox mode, and I've just been playing around with that and everything else. So today, let's go ahead and get started on some orders. Here's our telephone, so we'll go ahead and take some orders. We have our first order. It says, hi, I was just passing by and I noticed your repair shop. It's good that somebody took care of that old ruined patrol station. The car that I'm coming with today is quite a recent purchase. It was used on a daily basis. The condition is rather okay. It would be good to check the oil level and tires. That should be no problem for you. If you manage, then perhaps this won't be our last meeting. See you. And so it has us doing an oil change and some other tasks that'll come along with it. We also have a second one, which is DLC pack that I also purchased with this. There are multiple DLC packs that come with this game. We have Nissan, Mazda, Hot Rods, a bunch of other DLCs, and I actually purchased the Hot Rod, Mazda, and Nissan DLC packs. So I've been actually playing around with some of that stuff. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like to get an order done now. Whew, this car's dusty. Alright, let's get it in the shop. Go ahead and move that to the lift. Let's go ahead and check our list. So they want brake pads done, 2 of the brake pads done, a new fuel pump, an oil filter, a new air filter, and all the tires changed. Oh shoot, hold on. What else did we got? Yeah, change the oil, change brake fluid, change the power steering fluid, and refill windshield wiper fluid. Alrighty then. Okay, so let's get to work. Let's go ahead and get this up on the lift. Alright, let's go ahead and get that this cover off. Now I like how it gives you actual visualization of the actual parts and stuff like that, so we'll go ahead and put that on our wish list, so that way we have the part ready to be found. Let's go ahead and raise this car up a little more, since we have to do an oil change on it. We got our oil drain right here. So on this episode, I'm probably just going to do a quick 5 orders just to give you guys a look at it. I'll probably do like 5-10 orders on each episode I do, stuff like that. That way you guys get a good look and stuff like that on the various cars that are actually worked on this game. On my TikTok, I will be posting videos, not videos, I will be posting different I don't know where my mind is right now, honestly. On my TikTok, I will be posting videos of me playing on sandbox mode, where I will be doing before and after videos on there. So just make sure you're on the lookout for that. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get this tire off. Sometimes I also stream live as well of me playing the game and stuff like that, so make sure you guys hit that subscription button so you guys don't miss out on my live streams, man. We're gonna go ahead and take off this brake caliper. And take off those brake pads, and last tire. Or last wheel, sorry. I said tire. Whoops. Alright, that should be everything that needs to be taken off. Let's go ahead and order all these parts. Alright, now remember in my wish list, I put that filter that I needed for it. What else was there? Let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, what else was there? There was the brake pads that I also need to change. I needed 2 of those. And I think I totally forgot to take off the brake pad that was on this end. See, like I said. Okay, also I remember it does need oil filter, since I took that off as well. Certain engines do take different oil filters on this game, so when I get to the oil filters, okay. So you got the oil filters for the i3s, i4s, I6s, and then you also have for the rotaries the V2, the V12s, the overhead V8s, and then the regular V8s. We actually need an oil filter for the regular V8, so we'll go ahead and get that. What else did I need? I also need tires. So to check tire size, I actually need to go in here and no, don't sell it. I need 215, 75, 15, and that is the size for all the way around. Okay. Know what? Hold on. Let me actually put that on my wish list. If it will let me. No, it will not. Okay, one more time. One more time. I have a very bad memory. 215, 75, 15. Okay. So we actually need to go into a different store on the computer. And it was just some regular standard tires. We need 4 of them. Almost got 5. Okay, so 15s, 215, and 75. Alright, so let's get those ordered. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is get those old tires off the wheels. While we're waiting for that, let's see if any more calls came in. Yep, we got 2 more. Get those to the shop and we'll get those worked on after we're done. Get those in line. Wrong machine. Get that off. Next one. Alright, last one. Alright, now let's get these new tires mounted. Get that removed. Next one. Now look at those shiny brand new tires. Alright, last one. Alright, now that we have those on, now we have to balance each one. Each wheel. So this is what it looks like. You have to pretty much get it in the green. That's the first one. That was a quick, easy one. I think that was the last one. Yep, that was the last one. Okay. Did we get... Yeah, we got those brake pads already. So let's go ahead and put everything back together now. Go ahead and put it on a dash part mode. put that old brake caliper back on. Zoom out just a little bit. Jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and put that oil filter on while we're right here. There we go. Alright. Next, brake pads. Brake caliper. And wheel. Alright, last wheel. Let's get that put on. Ooh, I forgot a part. I completely forgot about a part. And that would be the fuel, the fuel pump. Let me go buy that real quick. Let me just go ahead and search for it. Grab that real quick. Ugh. Zoomed me out way too far. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the car. Jeez, my sensitivity is up a little bit. Go ahead and add the air filter and the lid for it. And that's everything. Alright, what else was left on our checklist? Do an oil change and change the rest of the fluids. Okay, so what we will do is go back to normal mode. We're actually going to drain that fluid. We're going to go to our additional tools and drain tool. We're going to take out this brake fluid. Ew, look at that. It's so white. Ooh, wait. And the power steering. Now let's add some of this here. And for what some of you might not know is that it actually does cost to put fluid into the actual car, so it does take money out of my account every time I do that. And what's also funny is that they actually want you to fill these up all the way to the brim, even if they have markers for it saying, oh, only fill here. Nah, this game wants you to fill it all the way up to the brim, no matter what it is. If it's power steering, brake fluid, coolant, all of it. They want you to fill it all the way up to the max. And this oil, and that should be everything, and this car should be good to go. Alright, that's all the fluid. Let's do our checklist. And that's done, and that's done. Alright, let's send her off. Alright, what did this car need? This car just needs to be changed brake fluid, coolant, and power steering fluid. Alright, let's go change these fluids real quick. We can actually do this outside since we won't really need the lift. So let's go ahead and get our drain tool. Drain out the coolant. Now some of the older vehicles do have their coolant actually inside of the actual radiator. So most of the time it's not actually in an actual reservoir. So yeah, you're gonna notice in some of these cars they'll actually have a coolant reservoir, or sometimes it's just actually in the radiator. So you actually have to pay attention on that. Alright. I don't actually want to take out some of these parts. We actually just want to put the fluid in. So we actually have to unscrew the top on this. And like I said, some of the time you actually won't be able to see how much is full. So you're just going to have to fill it up all the way to the rim. Alright, that is everything for this car. Let's go ahead and send her off. Alright, next car. Whoop. Ooh, this one's kind of rusted out. Same thing. Fluid change for brake, coolant, and what was it? Power steering. Alright, those are drained, and let's fill them up. Alright, that is that one, and we'll go ahead and send that one off. Alright, let's check this car. What does it need? Change coolant fluid and the power steering. Oh, this one only needs 2 done. Alright. We'll go to our extra tools here. Drain. And the coolant. Or power steering, sorry. I'm gonna probably start making a series for all the mission cars, probably, where it's called Customer Complaints, but for Car Mechanic Simulator. Alright, that was that for that car. Let's shut that hood and send her off. Alright, let's see if we can squeeze in 2 more cars for this episode. We got 2 cars ready. Sorry, I had to look into the sky for that one. It's a R, not R. It's a 370Z. Nice. Alright, for this one, what do we have today? Change the brake fluid. Alright, well, that one's going to be simple, quick, easy, in and out. Let's go ahead and get our drain fluid, or a drain tool. Drain that out. See, what I like is that every time a customer wants me to change out their fluids, their reservoir is completely full. Like, I don't understand why that is. Alright, that's full. We'll go ahead and exit out and go ahead and send it off. Make that money. Alright, let's see what you need. Whoo! You actually need to be brought inside. It looks like you're going to need a brake job done. It says you need a new 2 brake calipers, disc brake vented, disc brake vented, and 2 brake pads. So let's go ahead and move you inside. Let's get you up on the lift. I won't actually have to take you all the way up. Oh, love that I'm working on this. Okay, let's see if I can see my highlighted parts on this one. So, looks like that one's not going to be it. Looks like we got one that is needing of replaced on this wheel, on this axle. So we'll go ahead and remove it. There is our brake caliper. And our brake pad. Whew, that was bad. That was all completely rusted out. Looks like we have pads that needs to be removed on this one. Take off these pads. And it looks like that's where our disc brake is. Ooh. And caliper. Now the pads on this one look just fine, but yeah, look at that caliper right there. Messy. And go ahead and take out that disc brake. Alright, let's go to our computer and get our parts. Jesus. I forgot to remove the previous search. Okay, so we needed 2 calipers. We also need a vented disc brake and 2 pads. Alright, that's everything. Let's go ahead and get it all put back together. Back together again. Let's put it in assembly mode. Let's get our vented disc brake. Our pad. And our brake caliper. And then our wheel. Now, before I continue, let me do a little check real quick. Okay, now Some of the time you actually end up getting cars that are what is it? You get cars that have 2 different wheel sizes on the front and back. We'll use an old brake caliper. Actually, you know what? Old one. Alright, next one. Well, last one actually. Pad. Caliper. And wheel. Alright, let's get her down off the lift. And send her on her merry way. Alright, so everybody, that is pretty much the gist of this game. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me any way as possible. So yeah, this is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I would give this game a 10 out of 10. The only downside to this game actually is that it's not multiplayer. So you and a friend of yours couldn't be working in the same garage at the same time and stuff like that. It wouldn't be crossplay. There's no online mode for this game. But yeah, I would give this game a 10 out of 10, honestly. Like, it's pretty much worth it. So yeah, don't miss out on any more episodes. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. Don't forget to also add me on all of my social medias. They are actually down in the description below. And I will actually see you guys on the next one. See you later.